Get ready for an unbelievable video shot on an unbelievable aircraft. The TR3b Black Manta, an anti-gravity vehicle. This is the film you've been waiting for. It features the one airplane that everyone has seen, including members of the Air Force, astronomers, historians, and aviation enthusiasts. This spy plane design, with its triangular shape, resembles something from a science fiction book. It was created from top-secret Nazi science that was taken prisoner during World War II. And it is invisible on radar and capable of extraordinarily high turns. It operates on an engine system that, believe it or not, is best described as anti-gravity sorcery. Yes, I have thoroughly investigated and assembled yet another case of a mystery jet that the US military denies existence of and that, in all actuality, doesn't exist. One of those planes, you know. This one is similar to the Aurora, another dubious jet that the US military claims doesn't exist, in that it is similarly black and shaped like a triangle. You can see the video for that one on Found and Explained if you'd like. Let's now focus on the TR3b Black Manta, a triangle-shaped anti-gravity plane that has generated a lot of conjecture. It is worthy of some notice, much like the Aurora. Experts claim that the TR3b Black Manta would be able to execute a stunning array of fast, high-speed maneuvers such as precise right-angle turns and hyper-acceleration by using conventional thrusters on the ends of the aircraft. It might even accomplish this on all three axes. Recall that the TR3b was intended to be a stealthy, subsonic espionage aircraft. Aside from a faint humming sound, the aircraft is, for one, incredibly quiet. The plasma the TR3b produces has a fascinating side effect of drastically lowering the aircraft's radar signature, which makes it perfect for missions when stealth is crucial. This implies that the air traffic control and air defense systems of any nation could not identify the TR3b Black Manta, as it could stealthily enter almost any airspace. This little black number has been linked to several accounts of flying triangular aircraft sightings above Southern California's Antelope Valley, a popular UFO seeing location. The desert region of California also attracts those interested in clandestine black operations or black ops military programs because of its closeness to a number of well-known military testing and research sites, such as U.S. Air Force Plant 42 and Edwards Air Force Base. The latter is only 69 miles or 97 kilometers from Los Angeles downtown. In my humble opinion, the U.S. Air Force should be grateful to all UFO enthusiasts and believers in extraterrestrial life. After all, several accounts of so-called black triangle UFOs have most likely included covert military aircraft, as reported by Popular Mechanics. The TR3b Black Manta may actually be the kind of covert operations project that the U.S. Air Force and Navy typically engage in. The United States Air Force first denied the existence of several planes for years, including the F-117, a stealth craft, the SR-71 jet of the 1980s, and the U-2 espionage plane of the 1950s. These aircraft were first secretly created in Nevada's infamous Area 51 station. Not to mention that Area 51 itself was not officially recognized by the U.S. government until June 2013, thanks to requests for information submitted under the Freedom of Information Act 8 years prior by the CIA, the country's most secretive organization. How about this proof, then? For years, there have been rumors concerning the TR3b Black Manta. In terms of clandestine sightings, the TR3b, sometimes referred to as the Bat by aviation specialists studying covert operations, is not a recent addition to the list. According to Steve Douglas, he got a video of the ultra-secret aircraft in 1994, tracking the likes of the once secret F-117 stealth fighters. Had become second nature to Douglas, but this new aircraft had a distinct shape and sounded different as it crackled over his military-grade radio scanner. Douglas had seen this unusual aircraft at the White Sands Missile Range in southern New Mexico, an ideal location for nuclear technology testing since it was the site of the first atomic bomb test in July 1945. In relation to 1994, there's also the peculiar incident that took place on September 26, 1994 at Boscombe Down Airfield in Wiltshire, England. It was first claimed that at 11 p.m. that day, an unnamed small twin-tail stealth aircraft crashed at the airfield in the UK Air Force's monthly magazine. Even now, there are still rumors that the TR3b Black Manta may have crashed in Wiltshire that night, just 6 miles or 9.5 kilometers from Stonehenge. Not unexpectedly, the governments of the United States and the United Kingdom angrily rejected the secret occurrence. Additionally, it has been claimed that the aircraft was utilized to supply Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk bombers with laser designation during the Gulf War, allowing them to use laser-guided bombs. Naturally, the U.S. Air Force disputes this assertion categorically. One counterargument is that the Black Triangle aircraft, like the TR-3A, are only misidentified as other, less spectacular aircraft. Ben McGee and geoscientists determined that certain black triangle objects were Border Patrol drones equipped with infrared anti-collision or identification lights during their identification. Nonetheless, the National Institute of Discovery Science, or NIDS, located in Las Vegas, has compiled a list of black triangle plane sightings over a number of years and published a paper claiming that from 1990 to 2004, more people reported seeing the so-called flying triangles. It came to the conclusion that these repeated sightings were inconsistent with earlier Department of Defense covert operations. For instance, they were frequently positioned above busy roads and urban areas. In essence, the Institute was unsure about how to interpret these occurrences. Since then, more triangular aircraft that resemble the TR3b Black Manta have been reported. These include one that was seen in July 2012 by the Laredo Paranormal Research Society in Texas, and another that appeared to be a triangle UFO that was captured on video in late 2018 while hovering above northeast Pennsylvania. However, what if I told you that this aircraft design was the subject of a patent? Yes, formally and in writing. We now discuss a group of inventions known as the U.S. anti-gravity inventions that were granted to the U.S. Navy by the U.S. Patent Office, USPO. The Navy was given these patents for what looked to be triangle-shaped aircraft that resemble extraterrestrial or UFO vessels. Salvador Keyser Powers, an elusive American aerospace engineer and inventor who presently serves in the U.S. Air Force, is the purported inventor of these patents. The title of his Case Western Reserve University doctoral thesis from 1999 was Bubble Generation under Reduced Gravity Conditions for both COFLOW and cross-flow configurations. Thus, Powers' background in gravity research was evident. December 4, 2018 saw the issuance of one of his U.S. Navy patents, entitled Craft Using an Inertia Mass Reduction Device. It's intriguing reading, as are many enigmatic patents. The patent is for a craft that uses an inertia mass reduction mechanism made of an inner resident cavity wall, for example, according to its abstract. The patent basically outlines an anti-gravity aircraft, and the diagrams that are attached show a triangle-shaped, pointed-looking craft that remarkably resembles the classic UFO. Here is a direct quote from the initial explanation of the craft's energy propulsion system. There are 4 known fundamental forces which control matter and therefore control energy. Strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force, electromagnetic force, and gravitational force are the 4 known forces. But maybe you should save that leap of judgment for another YouTube channel, something a little bit more out there. And what about the Black Manta TR3b? If it goes back at all, how far? Does it relate in any way to those patents from 2018 that were granted to the U.S. Navy? Is that an aircraft? Is that a bird? Might it be Superman after all? Well, I believe it's just the U.S. Air Force playing mind games with us once more.